Hello, this is Caleb Barney with Russell Real Estate, and today I just wanted to go over a quick chart to show how interest rates affect you as a home buyer. So, as I'm recording this, this is actually the end of December 2022, and this year has basically seen some pretty rapidly rising interest rates if you haven't heard. So, for those of you who are unaware, we actually started out the year with an average 30-year fixed rate mortgage of 3.1%. We peaked at about 7.5% in the end of October, and finally we're back down to about 6.3% as of this recording on December 20th. And basically, what that means for you is there's a general rule of thumb where it says for every 1%, your interest rate will either increase or decrease. Your purchasing power increases or decreases by 10%. And I think that this chart illustrates that really well. So take, for example, let's say you were looking to buy a house at the end of October when it was close to 7.25% for your interest rate. You were pre-approved and you could get a home loan amount of $400,000. And that meant that your monthly payment, your mortgage payment, for just principal and interest in this scenario would be about $2,661 per month. So $2,661 per month. Well, say you, we said 7.25, so that'd be $2,729 per month. So say you weren't able to find anything at that point, and we ended up finding you a house now when interest rates are closer to 6.3%. And basically, we found you a house at $440,000. Well, your monthly payment would actually be $20 less per month, going from that $2,729 to $2,709, with a 1% interest rate decrease, even though the purchase price or the loan amount has gone up by 10% here. So it's gone up $40,000. You're actually still able to qualify to afford that house. So that's the really cool part about interest rates coming back down. We have not seen rates this high in quite a while for the 7.5%. So what most experts are predicting is that we're going to start seeing mortgage rates with a 5 handle, as they call it, for 2023. So that basically means it's going to be 5.875, 5.75, 5.5, whatever number we're at. That would be even more beneficial to you. The downside to interest rates decreasing, though, is that all of the potential home buyers that were sitting on the sideline because interest rates were high, and they were just saying, hey, I don't want to have to deal with this. I'll just wait until next year. Well, they're going to start flooding the market again, and that's where home prices can start going up again. So we have seen home prices slow down. They've still gone up in our area in Northeast Ohio, but definitely not quite as quickly. And essentially, what I'm recommending to any serious buyers, so the serious buyers are people who want to move, they possibly need to move, and they have the means to move financially. So as long as you're not putting yourself in a bad position, if you find the right house, I'd say work with your agent, try to get a good deal, as good of a deal as you can. So say you find a $440,000 house and you could have them negotiate down to $420 or $400. Definitely not always the case, so I don't want to set unrealistic expectations. But say you could do that, and then next year or the year after, interest rates drop into the fives, or even the fours, high fours, you could refinance, and then you got the best of both worlds. You got a lower purchase price and you refinance at a lower mortgage interest rate. The other option, if you wanted to make it a little more affordable right now, is that you could do something called a 2-1 buy down. And I won't get too much into the weeds with that option. Basically, you could have the seller pay to reduce your interest rate by 2% from today's rate for year one, by 1% for year two, and then by year three, it would be at whatever you'd qualify for today. But at that point, maybe you refinance. So those are options. You could always buy points down, different things like that. But again, I just wanted to mostly go over how interest rates affect your purchasing power as a buyer. And yeah, just wanted to share that info. If you have any questions, let me know. I primarily serve the Northeast Ohio housing market. So if you have specific questions for me, or even if you just want to talk about it, I'd be happy to do so. Again, my name's Caleb Barney with Russell Real Estate, and have a great day.